Hello, everybody. Welcome to Ty Hot Takes on this Tuesday night. I'm your host, Ty, and I am coming at you with the playthrough of Hello, everybody. Shut the fuck up, me. Okay, that's better. I am coming at you with the playthrough of SpongeBob SquarePants Battle for Bikini Bottom, the Rehydrated edition on PC. And I quite like this what do you call it, remaster thingamajiggy. And I've already played this quite a number of times, actually. I've given this a full playthrough at least once on my PS4, but I played the original over. I've beaten that game like countless times on the PS2 when I was about, I don't know, 12 or so, 13 maybe. So I feel like I know this game like the back of my hand. I'm not a completionist at it, so I don't know like where every little collectible is, but I'm quite decent at it, and I thought this would be a chill game to add to my stream series. Before we start though, I have a little piece of sort of SpongeBob related news to cover. It's like sort of SpongeBob related. Our Twitter guy here, Pirate Nation, posted. I think this was posted today. Yeah, it's August 5th today. The UK's Office of Communications, Ofcom, wants to ban SpongeBob clips. Now that's a little bit of a clickbaity post because I'm not sure if like the Ofcom like said specifically, hey, we are specifically not cool with SpongeBob, but the censorship rules that they have in place definitely would allow the censorship of SpongeBob and SpongeBob clips. So let's get into the article here. And if you want the full article, my freaking Edge setup is a little scuffed, so I can't see it here, but I retweeted this, and that includes the article. If you're curious to read more into this, if you think this is fake news, the article is, or this post is reposted on my Twitter. So follow me at Ty Hot Takes. Yeah, that's right. At Ty Hot Takes. So follow me there if you want to read the full article. This here says, according to the UK new rules, social media sites and search engines are required to prevent minors from accessing content deemed harmful, which has an extremely broad definition. So the UK rules are not just covering like it's not just a pornography ban. Like they're trying to protect everything that your kids are doing on the internet instead of having the parents do it or whatever. This includes not only pornography but also violent and hateful content. So yeah, we're talking about very broad things that they want to censor here. The UK's Office of Communications, Ofcom, explains in detail what category of prohibited content includes. Okay, so Ofcom is saying this directly. Under the OSA, minors must be prohibited from accessing content which depicts real or realistic serious violence against a person. Now that's funny language there, being real or realistic, because I don't think SpongeBob is very realistic, but let's go on here. It also includes content which is abusive and which targets any of the following characteristics: race, religion, sex, sexual orientation, disability, or gender reassignment. So being abusive regarding gender reassignment, like, that's odd. It's just a weird non-specific, like, I don't know. This is very broad language. It even includes content which realistically depicts serious violence against a fictional creature. Okay, so we're not just talking about realistic violence against a like actual person. We're also talking about fictional creatures. Again, making the language even more broad than it needs to be. Such a definition would not only prohibit minors from accessing historical and newsworthy content about wars, but many episodes of SpongeBob, if posted to social media, including, but not limited to, no weenies allowed. This is not an exhaustive list of prohibited content either. So, yeah, I guess potentially the UK government could just, you know, censored SpongeBob from like children's internet, at least in the UK. Um, that sounds wild. You know, who knows how that'll actually go in practice. You know, a lot of times government will try to do a lot of weird shit and it doesn't always pan out the way that they want it to because of backlash and whatever. So, you know, I just thought I'd share that because it's SpongeBob related. And my channel's Thai Hot Takes, so I thought I'd try to live up to the name today. Although I really haven't given any hot takes on that censorship issue because I just think it's common sense that the UK is going a little bit too far in terms of what they're policing on the internet in the name of protecting children. They seem to be affecting not just the children, but they're making the adults whip out their ID cards and they have digital ID or whatever, and they want to make sure that you're an adult before you log into Pornhub or whatever. Like, I don't know. It's, yeah, the UK, they're having a fun time over there. Anyways, let's get off of politics and go back to SpongeBob, because that's what we're here for. So I made a new game today, but we're gonna do a new game.
Welcome to Bikini Bottom, a normally peaceful undersea sanctuary. Today it will be transformed into a theater of pure horror, wherein our little yellow friend will play the starring role.
Today is the big day. I have devised an ingenious plan to finally steal the Krabby Patty for
I went to college.
Bikini Bottom happens to get demolished in the process. Oh well.
Yeah.
Brand new Duplicatotron 3000. I'll clone an army of robots that will wreak mayhem and destruction at my command. One last review of the checklist. Let's see. Item number 1 is Plankton a genius? Answer yes. Okay, checklist complete. Throw in the switch.
This won't backfire.
Welcome, my perfectly obedient robot army. Hang on. I want to get a photo for my scrapbook. Hey, hello? What do you think you're doing? Oh, no, wait. But I'm your master. I made you. No, oh, my good China.
Another perfect day playing robots and racehorses.
Yeah, only I keep getting the racehorses and the robots mixed up.
Wouldn't it be great
SpongeBob, what the
if you had
fuck?
robots to play with, Patrick? I'd name mine Robo Jr. or Zorlon or maybe Frankie.
Yeah, these Unreal robots are getting boring. Hey, what if we put the robots in here?
Oh, how shellfish of you!
It's not just any shell. It's my magic wishing shell.
Wow, that's great, Patrick!
So we put the toy robots in here.
Okay.
Then we say
It's so weird.
and shake the magic wishing shell.
Look, it's so weird saying how these cutscenes look in like super HD,
We'll have real robots to play with.
Patrick,
but it looks really good, and stylistically, it looks like what SpongeBob should look like. So I thought THQ did a really good job here with the remaster.
Alakazama alabala wisna tiki tana fushbar griddle bits von Wiedeschna. Nasser, but I kept forgetting it.
Are you sure this'll work?
Sure.
But yeah, you could like see like
I had one big cookie
the
crumb,
pores
so I was
on
really hungry.
Patrick and SpongeBob here.
The
It's
magic wishing
it's very interesting
the
coming
magic
from
word and shook it, and
me
I
playing
had a
this
lot
on the PS2 like forever ago.
I proclaim that tomorrow is going to be the best day ever.
Good night, SpongeBob.
Good night, Patrick.
Good night, fucker.
Gonna play with robots, gonna play with robots, gonna play with robots, gonna play with. Whoa! Gary, did you do that?
No.
Yeah, Gary. It sure looks like we're in a doozy of a pickle. I think I'm gonna have to learn a lot in order to fix this mess.
Mow.
Fantastic idea. These signs will. How do I read? Oh, okay.
I don't need to read signs.
You again.
I know how to play the game. Let's fucking go. Yeah, but as I was saying, I would consider this to be like a really good A or A plus quality
I'd make myself a snack.
remaster. But, and here's the but, I don't know. I always have mixed feelings when it comes to remasters of this type, where it's like, okay, functionally, it feels like everything is pretty much the same as the PS2 game that I played, like, God, 15 or so, probably longer than that, years ago. And so functionally, this is like, it feels identical to my old faithful PS2 copy of the game that I still have in storage somewhere. But there is something to be said about like original like artistic intent and how everything came out like originally on the PS2 hardware. And like, I don't know, I just like being able to appreciate like graphics in their original form, considering the limitations that the developers were working with forever ago. So I feel like with these, like, I don't know, almost like Pixar quality-esque remasters, I feel like a little bit of like the original charm and artistic intent does get lost in the remastering process. And I do think that's a little bit unfortunate. Like, I would give this, like, you know, a solid, like, S tier rating if they included a graphics toggle, like they do with the Halo CE, like the HD version that they include with the Master Chief Collection. If this had a graphics toggle like Halo 1 did, I would think that's cool as fuck. Like in Halo 1. Okay, let me figure out where I'm supposed to go first. I can't talk and do this at the same time. But in Halo 1, the HD version. Okay, we're making progress. It has a graphics toggle, and like it just looks so good. Like, if you, for whatever reason, and I know people that just for whatever reason, do not like the way that Halo HD looks. And for those people, they could just toggle on the old graphics and it looks pretty fucking good. Even considering that the game now runs in like 1080p natively at like a higher frame rate, which the original version on Xbox definitely could not do. Even though, yeah, like, even when you're in retro mode, you're still dealing with an enhanced version of Halo CE, but it does feel closer to the original when you have like that retro graphics toggle on. And I always appreciate it when games have that as an option. It's just unfortunate that like including a graphics toggle for like most 3D games is just like I'm not a developer, so I can't talk to you about like programming mumbo jumbo and what's like practical development to develop or not, but I'd imagine including a graphics toggle into your remastered game is just really fucking hard and impractical for like most things. And it's just a lot easier just for developers to either make a straight port where they don't do too many enhancements and they just give you the same game and now it runs at 1080p. So that's like one like practical way to do a re-release, is just make a standard port with a few bells and whistles, or make a remaster like this here. But it just feels like it's very rare that we get like a remaster that looks like this, or Halo CE, and they include to, I cannot speak today, and they also include a graphics toggle. It's just, I don't know, it just seems like a rare feature.
Maybe a little bounce on the old bed.
Hey, Tasty Corn Snack, good to see you in chat. Hope you're having a good night tonight. Tasty Corn Snack says, graphics toggles are great, but yes, they're not at all easy to implement from what I know. It really can't be easy, I'd imagine. Yay! We got the beginner spatula. I think that's everything in the house here.
I make myself a snack, but there's no time.
But yeah, I don't know. I don't mean to be too anal about like, oh, all the artistic intent is gone here. Because like, I do think like this looks like proper SpongeBob. Like I think they did a really good job with like all the graphical differences included. But I won't lie, I do have a little bit more nostalgia when I am playing the way that the game originally looks, but I'm not complaining right now. It still feels really good to play.
Where did they come from?
The robots?
I don't know. Not for me, though, that's for sure. They just showed up out of nowhere and started calling me rude names and throwing things. They even bent all my spoons. I love those spoons like they were my children.
Not the spoons.
That's terrible.
Oh, won't you help me stop them? Before they bend all my forks?
Not the fork.
Not the forks.
I'll help. But wait, I'm supposed to collect a whole lot of golden spatulas.
Golden spatulas, eh? SpongeBob, if you could get me back into the chum bucket, I'll give you a bucket full of golden spatulas. In your dreams.
You've got a deal.
Tasty Corn Snack says, also these textures on these textures on the walls in SpongeBob's house look cool, because they did look a lot like the painted backgrounds from the early show. Yeah, let's go inside and take a look at that. Yeah, these are just like directly taken from ye old SpongeBob. Yeah, that is a little nice detail there. Tasty Corn Snack also says, yeah, I can understand preferring the original style. I'd rather play OG Oblivion than the remaster personally, and it's largely because of nostalgia. Yeah, same, honestly. Like, I am sort of curious about the Oblivion remaster, especially when it comes to like what features that they've added, which I don't think is like a lot, but I think I heard that they might have touched up on a few things around the leveling system and whatnot.
Bubble buddy.
You see, you're going to need to learn.
But,
Yeah, he's just giving us a little tutorial on how to do the bubble move. Thanks, buddy. But yeah, like, I'm kind of curious about the Oblivion remaster, and I hear that they've added a few, like, new quality of life features here or there, but I agree with you when it comes to preferring the original on the Oblivion remake. Like, It's something I might buy at some point when it's like, I don't know, $20 or less, somewhere around there. But yeah, even if like I had that game for free, I would still feel more at home playing the original Oblivion, to be honest. Because I feel like, unlike this game, like, I feel like a lot more of the art style gets lost in translation when it comes to the Oblivion remake. At least in my opinion. I know some people would probably disagree with that, but to me it just looks a little wacky. I don't know. That's not me saying it looks bad either. Like, obviously, the Oblivion remaster looks really fucking good. Although that depends on what hardware you're running it on. Like, I've heard the Oblivion remaster is a somewhat graphically demanding game, which is kind of fucking hilarious. Considering, like, I could run the original Oblivion on, like, any toaster PC from, like, now and, like, the past 15 years. So, practically, the original Oblivion is a little bit more bang for your buck in that regard. Since you could run it on low spec anything.
Hey, Patrick.
Hey, Patrick.
Nice sock.
What sock?
The one you're standing on.
Oh, that one. It's lost.
Well, if that one's lost, where are your other socks?
Well, they're more lost. A bunch of robots came through here and stole my whole sock collection. I could use some help getting them back.
Sure thing, Patrick. What are best friends for?
Okay, then. For every 10 socks you bring back to me, I'll give you
A golden turkey
base.
best. Golden turkey baster.
Spatula.
Bless you.
Hey, you. Patrick needs to do laundry.
DC Corn Snack also says, I tend to agree Oblivion Remastered is styled less like a painterly sort of fantasy world. Yeah, I see what you mean there. I don't know, just for me it looks different. It's like the character models are like one thing that really stick out to me with the remaster. Like, I don't know, like the super HD clean, like the clean models, like I know the original models look funky. Like Oblivion just has like a distinctly like funny look to it, but the HD also looks funny in its own way. So it's just different funny.
SpongeBob, this flapping robot crisis is making the Krusty Krab lose money like a sinking ship.
SpongeBob.
No money means no more Krusty Krab. No more Krusty Krab means no more fry cooking for you.
Yeah, that is definitely not the original voice actor, as far as I could tell here,
No more.
for Mr. Krabs.
But because you're gullible, I'm gonna help you out. And of course make a small profit in return. I've got a few golden spatulas that I'll be willing to trade to you for some of those shiny objects.
Yep, so you
Treasure chests looking a bit light, boy.
you give Mr. Krabs money, so he wants 3,000 shiny objects, and he will give you a spatula, and every time you give him the money for the spatula, he will ask for more and more and more money. So by the end game, he wants like a bajillion shiny objects or whatever. And Patrick is much of the same. He just asks for more socks and whatnot, which are the hidden collectibles scattered throughout this game, and they're pretty scarce.
The rolling green hills of Jellyfish Fields, a place to experience nature at its most raw, and sometimes a bit tender from the stings.
Now, speaking of HD remaster stuff, I really like how this level looks HDified, and like the fact that we have like the what's it called? Field of view effect, where like we're focused in on Squidward and the background gets blurred out a little bit. I think that looks really good here in this cutscene.
Squidward, are you okay?
Tasty Corn Snack says, yeah, Clancy Brown is infamously absent from this game. It's weird because every other voice actor had reprised roles. Yeah, it is weird that we've got SpongeBob here, Patrick, Squidward, you name it, but Mr. Clancy Brown, thank you for reminding me what his name was. Yeah, he's missing.
No, I'm not okay, you barnacle head. Do I look like I'm okay?
Well, your nose does look pretty big. I mean, bigger than usual because it's usually pretty big. And you look clammy. And oh my gosh, you're bald!
Bold!
I've always been bald, but now I'm stung all over.
Well, according to the Jellyfisher Field Manual, severe jellyfish stings can be treated effectively by applying a thick layer of king jellyfish jelly to the affected areas.
Well, I guess you're off to scale Spork Mountain and die a horrible death under the vicious tentacles of King Jellyfish. I'll stay here, balled up here in excruciating pain.
You do that! Don't worry, Squidward. I'll bring back that king jellyfish jelly for you to rub all over yourself.
Yeah, this is very visually appealing. Like, THQ also did a banger remaster when it comes to Destroy All Humans 1 and 2. And like obviously those games have like all sorts of like high definition like options on the PC and whatnot, and it looks really good. But I don't know, because of the cartoonish simplicity of SpongeBob, like I think this is probably THQ's best looking remaster game. And I don't know, it's simple, it works, and it looks like SpongeBob should.
I love opening presents. Can't jellyfish today. I'm going fishing for robots. Fresh like a spring breeze.
Yeah, one series of remasters that you will never hear me talk shit about because they're really good is all of the Kingdom Hearts remastered or HD editions or whatever you want to call it. Those look incredible, and they all pretty much look like HD versions, like HD upscaled versions of their original games. So
Like a new sponge.
Kingdom Hearts 1 just essentially looks like HD upscaled Kingdom Hearts 1. Same thing goes for 2. And all the rest of them included in the Kingdom Hearts collections. They're really good. I don't know the development story behind all the HD Kingdom Hearts games, but I do remember watching a Did You Know gaming video years ago about the HD port of Kingdom Hearts 1 and how that was a goddamn nightmare to develop for, because like somehow they completely lost the original source code for Kingdom Hearts 1, and they just had to be like, fuck it, we're just gonna like essentially develop this game from scratch. And they did an amazing job at it, because like for a lot of people, like I know some people prefer to play Kingdom Hearts 1 in its original form, and I'm sure some people prefer playing the original, but like for me, like the HD version is just so goddamn good that I actually prefer playing that one, and it doesn't change what the game like really looks like artistically that much. Like, really, it just looks like a upscaled version of the original. And in the Kingdom Hearts collection, like for Kingdom Hearts 1, it comes with all the like content that was in the like Japanese exclusive version of the game. So, and I like having the Japanese exclusive content for Kingdom Hearts, so that is why I like playing the newer versions of Kingdom Hearts 2, Birth by Sleep, all that jazz. And now you can buy them on Steam, which is really fucking cool. I kind of wish I had them on Steam, but I shamefully bought all the Kingdom Hearts games again digitally on Epic Games because that used to be the only way that you could play Kingdom Hearts on PC. Emulation aside. So yeah, I just don't feel like buying like every Kingdom Hearts game on Steam again because I already own that shit on Epic. Even though I kind of don't like Epic. Because god damn it, Epic created Fortnite and then they killed the Unreal franchise that I like quite a bit. Like, you can't even buy the old Unreal games anymore. Like, if that's your thing. Like, if you want to play Unreal Tournament, like 2004, or if you want to play the original Unreal from... When the fuck did that come out? 1999? You just straight up can't buy them, like, on Steam. And I think they removed them from GOG as well. So, yeah, fuck Epic for that. Like, all their other, like, store, like, policies and stuff like that aside, and, like, their exclusive, like, you know, deals that people like to complain about. Fuck Epic for killing Unreal, in my opinion. Like, I was already complaining about Epic before they just gave a middle finger to Unreal fans
Hey, Gary, what's shaking?
by, like, taking all the Unreal games off the market and whatnot. So I already wasn't a huge fan of Epic Games, but now I'm super not a big fan of Epic Games, because the least they could do is, like, re-release their old games.
No, Gary, I still haven't.
I should probably stop yapping and figure out how to do this. Okay. Got to bungee down. Let's go. King Jellyfish, this way. I gotta push this stupid button first. And I want to see. Did I miss anything? Nope. Let's go. Yeah, so the other day, I impulse bought this game, SpongeBob Rehydrated, on Steam. And I also bought Cosmic Shake, the SpongeBob Cosmic Shake game that was, like, bundled in with this. And I might try that game in my my own free time or on stream if I think it's good enough. I'm unsure how I feel about Cosmic Shake, because it does seem to be based off of newer SpongeBob, and I'm kind of like ride or die when it comes to mostly being a fan of SpongeBob, like basically SpongeBob up until the SpongeBob movie, or yeah, like I think SpongeBob had like a couple good episodes here and there after the SpongeBob movie, but that's like about when my interest kind of dropped off when it came to being obsessed with SpongeBob and then not being obsessed with it anymore. So, Cosmic Shake, I'm not sure how I feel about that game yet, because it does seem to be a different version of SpongeBob than I'm used to. Because this is like the proper early 2000s good shit that I enjoy a hell of a lot. Did I just go backwards? Man, I suck. Where's the run button? Ah, we don't need that shit. I guess I was just noticing SpongeBob does run a little slow. But he runs so graciously, who cares? Alright, we will go in the direction of this goddamn sign. Because I'm paying attention now to where I'm going. Let's go. Fuck you. Dun 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 dun. Any collectibles? Nope. Well, shit. Surely these trees have something on them. They look nice and bouncy. We don't have that unlocked yet. Need to know bubble bowling. Yep, that's not unlocked until later in the game. Thankfully, they don't cockblock you from using that many abilities in this game. Like, out the gate, you've got, like... It's not like one of those games where you have to unlock double jump. You have a basic attack, you have the stomp, you have, like, the uppercut move. So, I think, when I played SpongeBob, the movie, the game, earlier this year, when I played that, I think they restricted you a little bit more with your moveset when you started that game. Because, like, the SpongeBob the movie, the game, uses a very similar game engine to SpongeBob Battle for Bikini Bottom. And it has, like, basically all the same moves and whatnot. But I think I remember they restricted your moveset a little bit more than this game did. Like, I don't think you were, like, able to do, like, the uppercut move and stuff like that right away. Which is kind of annoying. So, I appreciate this game basically gives you most of your abilities right out the gate. They just, yeah, they make you wait for, like, one or two of them later on. And it's not that big a deal. And there's a teleport box. That's the duplicate. How do you even pronounce that? Duplication. Duplicatatron? That's how you say that. Now we got 4 spatulas.
Wow! Mermaid Man! I have all your comics and toys and mail.
Huh? What?
Uh,
Oh, yeah, it's that Sponge Kid. And now, what was I supposed to tell you?
That Patrick is surrounded by robots and needs my help.
Huh? Oh, no. I think it had something to do with massaging my feet.
Well, if massaging your feet
Oh,
will
God.
help Patrick, then massage I must.
Help! They're making me hit myself!
Massaging your feet isn't working. I think I'd better try a more direct approach.
By clipping my toenails?
Yeah, I don't know Mermaid Man's original voice actor, but if I had to guess here, it sounds like they also swapped out this VA for a more affordable or available VA. Oh no, that could be the original, but I don't think it sounds like him. And here's our tongue slip and slide.
I love opening presents.
Yeah, the slide mechanics, notably, I don't know, for whatever reason, I feel like the sliding feels way better in Battle for Bikini Bottom than it feels in its sequel, SpongeBob the movie, the game. I don't know, Battle for Bikini Bottom just does everything correctly. Alright, we gotta hit these switches and shit. Easy peasy.
Sometimes pushing a simple button is the most satisfying. Push, 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 push. Just my size.
Yeah, collecting the shiny objects in this game is also incredibly satisfying. Like, it's kind of like the SpongeBob equivalent of collecting bolts in Ratchet and Clank. Because the bolts in Ratchet and Clank also have like that also has like a very satisfying metallic sound whenever you collect a bunch of bolts all at the same time.
Fresh like a spring breeze.
And the shiny objects here also have like a kind of like a metallic like ding to them. So it almost feels like THQ is taking notes. Hey, Patrick.
Hey, SpongeBob!
SpongeBob.
Goodness, you're safe, Pat.
Well, of course, SpongeBob. Why wouldn't I be?
Well, the robots and the...
Oh yeah, I found this for you. I don't know what it is, but it looks important.
Thanks, Patrick. I tell you what, all that running around has left me pooped. Why don't you continue on for a bit?
Okay. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy!
Yay, we could play Patrick. Yeah, Battle for Bikini Bottom definitely wouldn't be the same without being able to play as Patrick and Sandy.
You sure gotta carry a lot of stuff around.
Speaking of which, like, Sandy is not included in SpongeBob the movie, the game. So, yeah, that's another point for SpongeBob Battle for Bikini Bottom over the movie game. And I quite like the movie game. It's not terrible. It's just not Battle for Bikini Bottom. And the movie game, even though realistically they probably wouldn't be able to do this, but part of what makes the movie game feel a little less, I don't know, complete, like Battle for Bikini Bottom is SpongeBob the movie, the game is like, all the missions are like chapter based or whatever, so It's not like this game that has like an open, not an open world, but it has a what do you call it? A hub world. Yeah, the hub world is how you get from level to level, and I like that. I prefer that system over just having like a menu where you select which SpongeBob the movie, the game mission that you want to play. So yeah, hub worlds really give a lot of games character, especially if it's a collectathon such as this.
Pink lummox.
Oh, hi there, Mr. Plankton. Are you going to vaporize me today?
So very tempting. Unfortunately, I found myself in the undesirable position of having to assist you.
What are you gonna assist me with?
I was in an undesirable position yesterday, and now my neck hurts.
Same.
Heed my words, my large future minion. Go into Jellyfish Cave. Follow the instructions on the signs that you see. At the end of the caves, you'll still be a big pink idiot, but you'll know enough to help defeat the robots and get me back into the chum bucket.
Well, then will you vaporize me?
I might spare your life so I can force you to work in my sweatshop making low-quality design and knockoff wallets.
Oh, thank you.
How very politically correct of you, Plankton. Using the labor of sweatshop slave workers. Very cool, Plankton. Wow. Yeah, that's about as basic of a fucking switch puzzle as you're gonna get. All I had to do was hit the switch. Did I even need the melon here? I need to investigate. Where are they supplying me with the melon? I guess to get points here? It's just not awfully important. Yay, points! Why not? SpongeBob! I got spikes on my ass, SpongeBob! That hurt!
Wooden presents. Clean as a whistle.
You wonder if this game has any mods. I want to say probably not. Or at least probably not any, like, I don't know, game-changing mods or whatever. Like, maybe they've got, like, a SpongeBob or Patrick costume, but I don't know. I should probably check and see if Nexus Mods has a page for this game. What the fuck, Patrick? Look at you, smug bastard. Okay. This time, we'll take the melon and put it where it's supposed to fucking go. Thank you, Patrick.
Woo! Up we go!
Let's slide. Oh, that's awesome. Patrick just slides on his ass.
That's much.
Oh!
How many of these do I have to carry?
Oh, good ass bird, SpongeBob!
Ouch! I don't think SpongeBob's underwear fits quite right.
Yes, I will crush them. Patrick, smash! So our switch is here. Yeah, I just have to drag this melon over.
Clean as a whistle.
Well, that's actually pretty tricky. I think I'm doing the right thing here. The guy is in my way. What the fuck, SpongeBob? I think you just have to, like, dance around this robot, kind of. Alright, let's go for it. Let's Leroy Jenkins this shit. Fuck! That did not go as planned. But we have an extra underpant here.
I don't think SpongeBob's underwear fits quite right.
I think you could barely squeak that out if you acquire the melon, kill the guys really quick, and then throw it. That is really hard. You also have to be pretty quick about how you kill them. Because I killed a robot, which knocked a robot into another robot, which saved me a lot of time there. So, because if you do 2 belly slams, that took up too much time, and then I wasn't able to hit the switch. So I'm gonna see if my new strat works or not. Alright, so here's the 2 douchebags in question. Let's see if my strategy works. So we're gonna put this up here, smack the guy. Oh, I couldn't get him in one hit, but we're gonna try anyway. What a douchebag. Okay, well, we can skip that spatula. Is there... Let me see if I missed something. Because you want that machine making the robots to die. But I can't easily reach it. Oh, I am a dummy. Yeah. I was just trying to do this the hard way. So now... I have access to that area that I didn't have access to before. What can I do with that, though? Oh, there's a sock.
Oh, goody, another one.
Still not killing that robot machine, though. Does this reset the counter? Oh! That's actually pretty useful. So I could just, like, keep this with me. And reset the counter here in a second. Oh, the ice block fucking melted. Alright, let's go over here. And boop, ice block. And then... I don't think I could reach the machine from here. Fuck.
How many of these do I have to carry?
Well, that sucked dick. Hmm. Oh, you know what? I think we just need to unlock another move that's like you get access to later in the game. I think it's coming back to me. Because I think later on you could throw enemies. And if I could throw an enemy into the switch, that'd be really cool right now. Yeah, sorry. I just thought I'd thoroughly... I thought I'd give that a fair try before moving on, so...
Squidward tells me you're looking for the king jellyfish.
Yes.
Good thing, too. That monster has been stinging all my good customers in their poop decks. I hear that you can find him up top of old Spork Mountain here.
Spork Mountain.
Go hook that beast, sailor.
Oh boy, Mr. Krabs. I'll see what I can do.
Hey, we got a new enemy type here. It's the fucking tartar sauce robot. Splat! Holy shit, SpongeBob! That robot's gonna spit cum at me. Why did I say that? I don't know.
I don't think SpongeBob's underwear fits quite right.
Man, this game is such a fucking vibe.
Hello, Mrs. Puff.
Hey, Mrs. Puff.
Hello, Patrick. I've got a job for you to do.
Oh boy.
Oh, but I hate work.
I found a golden spatula, but those robots out on the island stole it and threw it into the lake. If you can figure out how to get it back, you're welcome to it.
Sure enough, Mrs. Puff.
Fine, bitch.
Robot Kaboo.
The fuck? Okay, well that robot machine is still dead. That was weird. I didn't touch the water, but I still died. Mrs. Puff, I have ADD. What did you want me to do?
Get the golden spatula back from the robots on the island?
Oh, they've got the spatula. But I don't see the goddamn spatula. You lied, Mrs. Puff. What does Mr. Krabs want?
What are you waiting for, boy?
Oh. I already wanted to get King Jellyfish. I'm aware of that. Why did I not see an obvious spatular? Damn. I always forget that's a fucking death spot. But these are proper platforms here. Oh, not that one. Alright, let's move on from this one, I guess. Yeah, so SpongeBob has to sneak on those guys, but Patrick cannot sneak. Yay, collectibles. So satisfying. You know, earlier I was talking about how satisfying it is to collect the shiny objects here as your collectible form of currency, and earlier I was yapping about how the same thing applies to the bolts and Ratchet and Clank. Another one just came to mind. I forget what you called them, but the little Lego pieces in the Star Wars Lego games from like 18 years ago. Those are also really satisfying to collect. And they make cute little plasticky noises when you collect them. Yeah, it was just really satisfying to collect game currency in the early 2000s. In like the PS2 and GameCube era. Well, this is one of the most sickest times to grow up with video games, I'll tell you that much. That and the N64 era before that. N64 PlayStation era. Nobody get mad at me for excluding PlayStation. Boop. Alright, so it might be a little tricky to reach. Oh, nope, that's easy. Got the sock, baby. What can we use this ice cube for? This one also might be tricky. So, the ice blocks suggest to me that I need to start paying attention to if there's any collectibles around the water here. I think we might take the ice cube to the water and there might be something behind the waterfall here. Oh, we didn't hit the water. Still didn't hit the water. Probably climbed down with it. Okay, nothing behind there. And it died. What the fuck? I was on solid ice, damn it. Oh well. Where does this go? Oh, nowhere. We need another box to teleport to. What? Oh. Okay. Well, if those guys are floating around, maybe we need like a melon to leave on the button so we could like jump on those guys. Beats me. Hey, mister. Oh. Yeah, in my opinion, Patrick Star is the best, or not best, but it's my favorite character in SpongeBob to imitate. He's my favorite to imitate, kind of just because he's easy to imitate. Some of the SpongeBob voices are a little harder, like SpongeBob, like fucking like I'm 31 now. Like I don't feel like making my voice go that high all the time. But Patrick, all I have to do is just be like, "Hey, SpongeBob," like it's a very fun caveman-esque voice to do. Speaking of which, speaking of caveman, I think there is a caveman character in SpongeBob that's just voiced by the guy that plays Patrick, so he is quite literally caveman-esque, if I'm correct about that caveman voice actor. Fucking boop. So I'm supposed to go up there? No, we got enemies here. Let's stick to this path. Yay, more shinies. Super ultra combo, monster combo. We got a Steam achievement. Let's go. We killed 100 robots. Wow, already killed 100 robots. We'll probably get a Steam achievement for like 1,000 robots later. We'll find out. This knocked me all the way down here. The woes of not having a run button. I kind of just have to slowly work my way back up there. Yeah, that's one thing that SpongeBob the movie, the game, actually did add. Is they gave, like, Patrick Star, like, a cartwheel ability that makes him, like, cartwheel, like, really fast in front of you. So, essentially, like, even though that's, like, a combat move... Oh, God, they knocked me down again. His cartwheel move is a combat move, but it also doubles as like kind of like a running ability. Like it makes you go like really fast. So whenever I play SpongeBob the movie, the game, I kind of like to play as Patrick and like speed run my way through things with the cartwheel. But you can't do that in this game. Which is okay. The game is paced like really well. It's just every once in a while you get knocked down, and now I have to play Walking Simulator to get my way back to where I was. But that's okay. Still playing a fantastic game, so I'm not too bothered. A little bothered now, but we were right next to a checkpoint, so I'm still doing good, baby. God damn it! You know what? This is one of those moments where it's better to die with some dignity than walk my way up there. Because you also don't have lives in this game, so you can just, like, kill yourself if you don't feel like walking up here. Oh, fuck! Well, what if I don't want to kill myself this time? I feel like you should only do that so many times. Unless it really saves you time. Honestly, it is saving me, like, a whole minute here. Oh. Yeah, whatever. I got a lot of shinies from that, so... perhaps it is better that I didn't skip this process. But if I had killed myself, I would have gotten there sooner, so... My god. Yeah, it's all the way over here. Yeah, I should have jumped in that water. But it's okay. We got like 8,000 shinies now. I just need something to throw at this fucker. Oh, also I'm stupid. You don't need to kill yourself. There's a box here. Yeah. Don't kill yourselves, guys. Just seek help if needed. Alright. Let's go. Man, that still blows. Where is the box that is the only thing keeping me from jumping in a fucking water? There's the box.
Tartar sauce.
I know. Fuck you. I don't know why that was so hard.
Robot go boom. That's much better. Woo! Up we go.
And to be honest, I still don't know what to do with that ice cube. Let's move on. Could it be used here? Eh? Can that even... It can be dragged here. Because we have a ramp. Okay. Let's move on.
Oh, don't look down, Patrick. Don't look down.
Oh my god. Jesus Christ, SpongeBob. SpongeBob.
Where is the whistle? I don't think SpongeBob's underwear fits quite right.
There are up arrows on that wall over there. Not sure if Patrick can make this. But fuck it, we're gonna try anyway. It's still going up. We want this to go as far up as possible. We want it to go slowly down, not quickly. Yeah! Beautiful. I just winced a bit because I thought he was going to knock me off. Let's go. Oh. That's funny. I guess SpongeBob was supposed to get up here. Oh, fuck you, SpongeBob. Also, SpongeBob's supposed to be the one that kills King Jellyfish. What happens if I go in here with Patrick? Actually, I know what happens.
Gosh, everyone is trying to help out today.
Like, I'm pretty sure there's another, like, a switch character station here where you're forced to switch to SpongeBob for the King Jellyfish boss battle.
Step quietly there. That king jellyfish is just up at the top of this path. Good luck.
Thanks, Bubble Buddy.
Thanks, Bubble Buddy. Oh, so they don't even force you to switch characters. I mean, they don't force you to, like, use a station or whatever. They just make you play SpongeBob, whether you like it or not. Okay.
I feel like a new sponge.
That makes sense, because this boss is designed with SpongeBob in mind. Hey, jellyfish. What the fuck's going on?
I knew the king jellyfish was big, but who knew he had such a beautiful voice?
That's fucking me in the shower. Man, who the fuck doesn't sing in the shower? People who don't like to sing, I guess. Give me a break, boss. I'm
Like a spring.
remembering how this works. Alright, he looks invincible here, obviously. There you go. That's how you smack him. Slap him again.
I feel like a new sponge.
Oh no. Tiny jellyfish minions. What am I going to do? Man, when I played this game when I was a youngin', I was like really not good at most like 3D platforming games and whatnot. So I remember my first time playing this jellyfish boss, and this was actually fairly difficult for me. Even though all you have to do is like wait for that window of opportunity to attack him when his shields are down. Like right there. And it's just really not very complicated. I know I just got hit multiple times and now I'm making the boss look like it's actually hard. But like, yeah, that was really easy as far as boss battles go. But when I was like 12 years old, this was pretty fucking challenging. Hey, I got my super jelly. Thanks, bud. Oh, sick. I forgot we got the slide here. Let's go. Like that's peanut butter jars on the shower curtain. That's cute. Let's slide the fuck down. I know that hurt me, but it was more fun to collect the shinies than it was to keep my health.
I love opening presents. Cha-ching!
Easy spatula. I don't think that's all the spatulas in this level. Do they... Yeah, there's the list. So what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And I have how many? Again, trying to figure out. Is gray? I think gray means I don't have that. So we still need to drain the lake. Still need to defeat King Jellyfish? See, this is why I'm confused. What do you mean I need to defeat King Jellyfish?
I feel like a new sponge. Fresh like a spring breeze.
Yeah, we defeated him. Right fucking here. Yeah, let's go down the slide anyway. Just for shits and giggles. Oh, you can kind of skirt around these tiki explosive guys if you want to avoid taking the damage that they usually give. But it's kind of hard to skirt around them when you're sliding.
See, no problem. You could do anything you set your mind and your muscle to.
Fucking damn right, Larry. That's what I say every day. You do whatever the fuck you set your mind and your muscle to. Wise words.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that feels so much better.
There you go, Squidward. Oh, that's why we didn't have the spatula. I was supposed to be patient and deliver the moisturizer to Squidward.
Anything for my best friend Squidward. Can I rub some on?
What if I just gave you this?
Now we have that. I was awfully confused. I was like, why don't I have the goddamn spatula? Let's go. Now we have 10 spatulas in total. At least that's what Steam Achievements just told me. Does that match up with reality? Do we have 10? Starting to realize this game doesn't make it easy to check. Like, how many do I have total? We've got enough for that for sure. Ta-da! Let's see. Can I get any easy spatulas here?
Do you want to trade shiny objects for
I'd love to.
That's quality craftsmanship, that is. Come again.
Okay, so Steam Achievements lied to me? That's really weird. Steam Achievements said I got 10 spatulas, but I only got 9 now. That's wacky.
Did you find my lost sock?
Not yet, pet.
Oh. Did they find you?
Damn, Patrick's sock requirements are more brutal than Mr. Krabs' shiny objects requirements. Mr. Krabs only needed 3K, and that's pretty easy to come by. But later on in the game, Mr. Krabs does get more and more demanding. Alright, let's go to the next level. So instead of going to Jellyfish Fields, we are going to downtown Bikini Bottom, baby.
Downtown Bikini Bottom. Once a bustling metropolis, now a debris-covered crater.
SpongeBob, the robots are destroying downtown Bikini Bottom. We have to evacuate.
All right, but it's gonna take a while to get all this dust.
Not vacuum, evacuate. We have to get everyone to safety.
I know, THQ basically animated dust.
Can we just load
It
them
looks so
up?
good. Can we just load them up with
That won't
boats?
do any good
Who will carry the boats, SpongeBob?
Why not?
because the robots have taken all the steering wheels.
Couldn't we just just drive in a straight line?
No, there are too many turns.
Those fiends, they've thought of everything. Never fear, Mrs. Puff. I'll get those steering wheels back.
SpongeBob, if you're involved, I always fear. But I tell you what, if you can pull this off, I'll give you a golden...
How about a driver's license instead?
Nice try.
Alright, cool. So we gotta collect a bunch of these ship wheels.
Number 1 in the Bikini Bottom scavenger hunt. 3 years running. Thank you.
I kind of like the PS2 games or PS2, Xbox, early 2000s PC, whatever. I love it when 3D platformers let you get away with jank platforming. They're not really letting me do it here, but I like it whenever games just let you fucking grab that ledge up there or whatever. That's why people love Skyrim horses so much, because it feels like you're breaking the rules when you're taking a Skyrim horse and going straight the fuck up a steep mountain with the horse, even though it looks ridiculous. It's a lot of fun because it feels like you're breaking the rules. You're like, oh, well, the developers didn't intend me to scale up this mountain straight up, but I don't know. I feel like they must have allowed that to happen because it's so easy to take the horse up the mountain that's okay, surely this isn't that big of an oversight. But it does feel like you're getting away with something when you're taking the horse up the mountain. So I think that's part of why people love Skyrim horses so much. It's just something that feels like a broken mechanic. And it kind of is. But it's just fun to do. Because it feels like you're breaking the rules. Hey, Mr. UFO. Meow. That was a very aggressive meow, Gary. I taught him well. Gary does not like robots.
Fresh like a spring breeze.
Oh man, if that's the case, Gary wouldn't like
Love opening presents.
current AI bullshit either. Let's go. I like how I say current AI bullshit like I don't use it to. I like to think that all the big AI critics, which, I agree with many criticisms of sloppy or unnecessary uses of AI technology. But I'd like to think that all the big critics of AI are secretly using ChatGPT and Grok or whatever in private. And they're just asking it, hey ChatGPT, how do I what's something stupid that you search on GPT? How do I fucking make a peanut butter jelly sandwich or whatever,
Bringing it around town.
That would be funny.
This door is locked from the inside. Who would do such a thing?
Okay, if that's unlocked from the inside, then the motherfucking entrance
Another find for Patrick.
is elsewhere. Also, I can't reach that. It's a good thing I have a working memory, because I remember that Sandy Cheeks is a character that you unlock in downtown Bikini Bottom. So that'll be fun. Y'all will get to see the Sandy reveal. And Sandy's cool because she's Texan, just like me.
Fresh like a spring breeze.
I am a native Texan, born and raised. Just like Sandy, so he's cool in my books. The fuck? What did that do? Hmm. Sometimes when I don't know, I'm just like, okay, let's move the fuck on. We don't have to get every spatula. What the fuck, though? Why would that just close the window and then do nothing else? Why does ketchup hurt you? Oh, that's because that's fucking volcano sauce. Well, now I know.
I feel like a new sponge.
You'll have to open.
I know. You gotta open this from the inside. The button is permanently pushed, so at least I don't have to, like, come back and push it again. We have a clamshell that wants 2K shiny objects from us. That is no problemo.
It shines.
Do we have a sponge ball power up nearby? Yes, we do. Da, 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 da. Yeah, da, 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 da. Yeah, it's another mechanic that just feels better in the Battle for... The SpongeBob mechanic is just a mechanic that feels better in Battle for Bikini Bottom than it does in SpongeBob the movie, the game. Like, it works in SpongeBob the movie and game, but it doesn't feel as bouncy and as, like, fast as it is in Bikini Bottom, Battle for Bikini Bottom. So, I like how, like, fun and, like, fast the SpongeBob mechanic is in this game.
Yes, thanks for noticing. I have been working out. Not done. Doesn't that mean
Meow.
Oh, that's the entrance to the rooftops, which leads to the lighthouse? Uh-huh. There's another golden spatula. What do you mean, get Sandy to help me?
Yay, Sandy.
Oh, that gap looks big. Okay, I'm definitely not making that jump.
I'm sure there's a speedrunner who knows how to do that.
How is anyone going to get across there? Uh-oh, more robots. Holy Dutchman's ghost! That gap looks impossible. Okay, I'll go get Sandy to help me out.
Yeah, I should look up, like, a YouTube video on, like, how was the speedrunning scene affected by the THQ Rehydrated HD release of this game. Because I'm sure mechanically there are probably differences between this and the PS2 version, but they feel the exact same to me, to be honest. Like, graphics aside, like, obviously this game looks totally different than the original, but mechanically they just feel the same to me. But I have no doubts that the mega nerds Battle for Bikini Bottom know every little mechanical difference between the two versions, so Perhaps I'll look that up later. Off air. Yay. Oh, yeah. Oh. I forgot about Ye Old Lasso. I'm pretty sure there were, like, some things... I don't know. I was about to say, maybe that would help me in the Jellyfish Fields level, but Sandy Cheeks can't travel to every level, so I don't think you could do that. She is such a great character, though. You have more aerial movement, you could glide, and the lasso swing mechanic feels fucking fantastic. Am I not supposed to climb higher up? Okay, I don't think it's supposed to go that way. Oh. We're supposed to follow the Texas's... That's a word. What would Texas plural be? I guess it would be Texi. Gotta follow the Texi to get to the... to get across here. Hell yeah. Now question is, do I take the exit? Or do I see what this cannon is about? I want to see what this cannon is about. Oh, well, it's dead now. Wasn't that important. But collecting these wheels is pretty important, so... You got anything to say, Gary?
Hey, Gary.
Mao to you two. Hell yeah.
Hey, Larry. What's shaking?
Sandy! Boy, am I glad to see you. I need your help. My TV reception has been terrible lately. I need to have someone replace my old antenna with this shiny new one.
Yes, sir. That there antenna is shinier than a $3 bill.
I'm not really much of a jumper.
So, what's jumping got to do with it?
Because the old antenna is up there.
Woo! That's taller than a glass of Texas iced tea.
The robots have blocked off that building, and I can't do all those fancy moves you and SpongeBob do to get across these gaps. All I can do is flex. Wanna see?
All I could do is flex. You know, that's a problem that I actually can't relate with because well, I do have the muscles. I care about mobility myself.
Yeah, great. So what are you gonna do?
Should probably work on that, Larry. Do some stretches or some yoga. That'll fix you right up.
Oh, that? It's yours if you replace it with a new one.
Well, I have been getting bad TV reception in the tree dome. Okay, Larry, you got a deal.
Excuse me. You could cross large gaps by double jumping and holding A. Can I really make that gap? Anything around here? Trying to be thorough here. Oh, cool. So we could take SpongeBob here, push this button.
Sometimes pushing a simple button is the most satisfying. Push, 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 push.
Oh. They don't want Sandy up there. Since the platform just got yoinked. Bum ba da ba da ba da ba da da ba da ba.
I love opening presents. Hey, you! Patrick needs to do laundry.
Well, that was worthwhile getting up here. We got the sock collectible. God, this remaster is so good. Like, it's pretty much, as I've said before, this remaster is everything that I could ever want out of a Bikini Bottom, like, HD remaster with new textures and whatnot. Except for the lack of a original graphics toggle. Although, as I also said before, I understand a graphics toggle is probably really fucking hard to implement, so I'm not hating on THQ for this re-release, that's for sure. Holy shit! There's that fucking violence against women that the British government just warned me about. Don't let your kids see that shit. They might grow up like me and start a YouTube channel and say fuck. That would be terrible.
Texas. Someone better make good use of all these.
Actually, now I think about that joke I just made, I'm not even sure if that article about the British government even mentioned censoring media involving like violence against women specifically, but it did say like basically you can't show violence of any goddamn sort against anyone, so I wonder if they mentioned women though. You think that they would, because like, I don't know, like no one wants to see women hurt or men, but yeah. Those new censorship rules are a bit silly. And yeah. I don't think I have much to add to that conversation that hasn't already been said. Fuck. Well, that loaded in really quick. If I was playing this on the PS2, that would have taken at least 30 or so seconds to load back in. Still find it hard that the British government would specifically bring up SpongeBob as a piece of media to be censored. Maybe I got clickbaited by that article and SpongeBob just happens to be like an example of what type of violence would get censored out by the government, but maybe it wasn't. I just find it hard to believe that they would bring up SpongeBob specifically. So I'm a little... Maybe I need to double check that later. Ugh, it is getting a little late here. The show must go on, though. It's not 10 o'clock Central yet. That would be 5 minutes from now. Tell you what, I'd like to get at least one more spatula before I wrap up here. Toasted Tiki Texas style. That's what's up. Using the lasso is so satisfying. It really doesn't take much effort to kill enemies with it, and it's really, again, it's satisfying. Yeah. What's this fucking button do? Oh. Follow the Texas. The Texi. But I want the wheel, though. Oh. Means I gotta circle back to that button.
Not as good as Texas barbecue sauce.
Oh, fuck. God damn it.
Buzz off, you little pest. Ew. Can't believe I'm wearing SpongeBob's underwear. Surprise and everyone! The shinier the better. Okay, that's better. One less varmint. Gotcha! Feeling refreshed. Cowabunga!
I want to get back to that button that I had access to earlier. Should be right here.
Well, heck, that worked.
Let's go. Should be awfully close to golden spatula. Okay, I didn't need that, I guess. What did you want again, Larry?
Please replace my antenna at the far end of these rooftops.
Ah, the antenna. I think the antenna probably has something to do with that tower that we didn't... Wait. No. The tower we just... That's what we're on. Never mind. Being silly. think we just have to go up higher to reach the antenna. But I do know in the level, like the downtown segment just before this, there is a tower that you climb up and then like skydive off of, which is fun. That's a fun spatula. Why did I just shove the mic in my face? Just hit it with my chin there. I'm like, why does my chin feel like cold bare metal? It's an odd feeling. Should we just follow the Texas symbol again? Sure. Can't hurt. I think. Why would this not take me anywhere fucking useful? Well, at least they kill you off fast in this game. Like, even the original version of Battle for Bikini Bottom, that one also, like, because mechanically these games are the same, that game also didn't have a life system. So you're just able to spawn in after dying as many times as you fucking wanted. But you were kind of deterred by the loading time and whatnot on the original version. But here, like, whenever you die, you just, like, it's just like, yeah, you're loaded in. And I think they even sped up the, like, little transition with, like, the hand that grabs you after you die. I think they even sped that up. So you don't have to wait, like, hardly at all after dying. Yeah, they didn't even use the hand animation that time. It was just like, ah, you died, and you're back. Which is kind of convenient. Although that does, it does feel weird. Like, the game is just skipping the hand animation entirely, which kind of defeats the point of the hand animation, because it's supposed to look like, you know, a silly thing that they would have in the SpongeBob show. But I'm not complaining too much. That's just a little nitpick here. I think sometimes the animation shows a little bit more and sometimes less, depending on how you die. I don't know why this layout's got me stumped. I figured Sandy Cheeks would make everything easier. Yeah, I love in Battle for Bikini Bottom and the SpongeBob, the movie, the game. I love how the enemies taunt you once they've attacked you. And when they taunt you, it leaves them open for another attack, so it's kind of like a forgiving mechanic for after you've been hurt by the enemy. That's pretty cool. Alright, now I'm going the right way. No, it ain't. And that's right. I also like to say ain't. And there ain't nothing nobody in chat can do about it. Because ain't not a word. Because it is a word. Damn it. Boop. Six slide. Oh, fuck me. That was close. I realized I had to hold that swing. Boop. Yes, we got the spatula. We could wrap up stream. Not that I want to rush out, though. This game is really fun. I could play this shit all night. Let's just go a bit further up ahead and see what's up here. Got me a sock.
I love opening presents.
Ah, you know what? I said I was going to wrap up stream. I lied. This looks fun. This is just a little challenge with waves of enemies. That's pretty simple, fun. The Spongeonator.
Somehow I don't think he needs a hand. Fresh like a spring breeze.
Boop.
I feel like a new sponge. Tartar sauce. The horror.
I guess if I want, I could just let this guy spawn, like, an infinite amount of enemies, and I could just grind. But I guess I could do that for any robo machine as well. It's not exclusive to this little area. In fact, it's probably in my best interest to stop taking damage real quick. And kill these guys.
I feel like a new sponge.
What the fuck? I thought the spinny guy would have been dead by now. Well, that's embarrassing. Here I was thinking this was the easiest challenge ever. I just thought the spinny guy would have been killed by the enemy that I threw at him. But that's fine. Just means we got more shit to kill again. And more points to collect. Fuck you, spinny dude. It's like the only thing hurting me right now.
The spring breeze. Somehow I don't think he needs a hand. I feel like a new sponge.
Fuck you, missile guy. I don't know why I tried to uppercut him.
Fresh like a spring breeze.
Bye-bye, tartar guy.
Tartar sauce.
I thought we killed everyone. I've been humiliated. Well, that just means more points for me. Because you don't get punished or lose points when you die. And honestly, that would be like a fair punishment in this game if they just deducted a little bit of your shiny collectible points, but like that would be a game mechanic that would probably pass with like a game like this. But I kind of prefer the fact that they don't reduce your currency when you die. It's just kind of more fun. I don't know. Makes this game feel more like a casual experience. The fact that I don't have to worry about death all the time. It's pretty cool. Not every game has to be hard as fuck. Now we finally did it. Hey, another golden spatula. And you thought I was fucking done. Well, now we're done. Man, this game looks great. I love the sea dust or whatever that gives this game a little bit more of a watery look. But anyways, guys, this has been my first stream of SpongeBob Battle for Bikini Bottom Rehydrated on PC. And yeah, so far I'm having a blast with it. This is as good as I remember it being on my PS4 and my PS2, and now it's here on the PC, baby. I should go and look up and see if this has any mod capabilities later, but I'll do that off air. Anyways, guys, this has been a heck of a fun stream. I had a great time, and there will be more SpongeBob Rehydrated on Thursday night at the same time. 8 o'clock Central, 9 o'clock Eastern, and make sure to keep a lookout for any shorts or full-length videos in your feed, and make sure to, I don't know, do all the social media things, like, subscribe, all that stuff helps, and in the meantime, I will catch y'all the fuck later. Have a good night. Bye. If I could reach the button. Guys, we're trapped. I have to stream forever. I'm like stuck in full screen here. Alright.